Hi guys, how are you? Hope you are having a nice time. Kindly don't just relax at home. Try peruse through your books because you don't know what the government does for us. We don't know when the schools will be open. We don't know if it's the way they say, but let's hope for the best. So today's lesson will discuss about soil fertility, and my first question is, what is soil fertility? So to be direct and fast, I'll take you through the topic. Kindly feel free to ask questions. If you have anything to add, kindly you can inbox me, and all those, kindly be part of the learning. Don't shy off. Be part of the learning. So we talk about soil fertility, and soil fertility. This is the ability of soil to produce high yields and for a long period of time. So the ability of soil to produce high yield and for a long the ability of soil to produce high yields and for a long period of time. Produce high yield and for a long period of time. Now, if we may discuss this statement of mine, the ability of soil to produce high yield. High yield means maximum crop production from your piece of land, whether big or small. Now, as you know, we have lands that are very fertile. We have those that are not that much fertile. Each and every, even the fertile land, need to, for us to have something as a land as fertile, it needs to produce not only high yield for that particular year, but produce high yield for a long period of time. For a long period of time. Remember, this year we need food. Next year we still need food. A year after next year, food will still be needed, and we'll need food until we take our last breath. Therefore, it means we need to always produce crops, because that's the main part of our food. Remember, we talk about the topic environment, and we say in energy transformation, in our food chain, the thing that comes first is plants. Plants are the primary producers. Now, in particular for us, we don't talk about grass, but we talk about crops, which include maize, coffee, tea, beans, and all that, the cereals, legumes, and all. So we need food for the future. So soil fertility is the ability of soil to produce high yield and for a long period of time. Production of high yield and for a long period of time. So, what can we do in order to maintain this? How do farmers ensure that their lands keep on producing or giving the best? How do you maintain the soil fertile? How do you keep it fertile? Okay, soil can be kept fertile by adding some organic or inorganic substances. We do add some organic or inorganic substances that will improve the soil fertility. These substances are known as fertilizers. So allow me to use the word fertilizer. Now, fertilizers, these are they can be organic or inorganic, meaning chemicals. They can be the organic or inorganic substances that are added to maintain, comma, to restore or to improve the soil fertility. Fertilizers are organic or inorganic substances added to the soil to maintain or to restore or to improve the soil fertility. Now, they are grouped into two. Fertilizers are grouped into two. We have got the organic ones, as the name suggests here. I say these are chemicals. There are some that are organic, meaning natural, and others that are inorganic, which means they are chemicals. So they are classified into two, the organic and the inorganic substances. Now, we have got the organic fertilizers and the inorganic fertilizers. Now, they're divided into two. Namely, one, organic, which means natural. Organic, which are commonly referred to as manure. Two, we have got the inorganic, which, as I said, are chemicals. We always not call them as chemical fertilizers. Now, organic ones are obtained locally. We can obtain them locally. The inorganic ones must be bought. You can't make the chemicals locally at your home, no. These ones are always bought. So, what is there in them that plants need? What is in them that plants really need? Why must we discuss this? Now, the fertilizers have got the nutrients. Remember, just like human beings require nutrients, food and nutrition, we require nutrients, proteins, vitamins, and the rest. Plants also require nutrients, but not protein, not the vitamins and whatever for human beings. Now, plants also require nutrients. Now, the plants' nutrients, these are the small substances that plants do take in for their proper growth, so that we can achieve our objective, which is to get high yield for a long time. So, plants always require nutrients. So, we have got this in the plant nutrients. Now, they are always divided into two. Plant nutrients are divided into two, namely the macro, which are the major macronutrients, the nutrients, and number two, the micro nutrients, in brackets the minor. They're not required in large amount. We'll see that one. The macro and the micro. Macro and micro. So, what the difference between the two? Almost similar words. I said almost. Macro and micro. Now, macronutrients. Macronutrients are nutrients that are required by plants in large quantities, large amounts. These are required by plants in large amounts. In large quantities. Meaning large amounts. They are needed in bulk, if I may use that term. Some of the examples. They include number 1, oxygen. Number 2, carbon. Number 3, nitrogen. Number 4, phosphorus. Number 5, potassium. Always abbreviated as K. Potassium. We have got calcium. And number 7, we have got magnesium.